Aloha lava, and welcome to the Nutrition and Healthy Eating series. Today we're going to talk about planning and shopping for a healthy lifestyle. I've got my awesome cousin Tay here to help me out. I thought today we would talk about how do you find planning and shopping for your family of four as a busy household.
I find, and have found this out like the hard way, that I do need to meal plan. I'm not perfect at it though.
Yeah, so I guess today we wanted to talk about why planning is important. So I guess the first thing is it can, like you said, help keep you on track. You can have healthier meals and options, but also I find planning can help in terms of budget as well. Have you found this?
Absolutely. So I find that if I don't write a list down and that I go to the supermarket, I can be way above what I thought I would spend. And then we find that when we go to the supermarket with a list, we tend to keep within our budget.
That's great, thank you, Tay. Now I wanted to talk about some supermarket items that you could choose instead of a similar option that might have better nutritional value for you and your family. So I've got a few items here with me today. I guess the first one was certain items like sauces. So we've got soy sauce here and tomato sauce, and both these options have this one is reduced salt soy sauce, and this one is 50% less sugar and 35% less fat for tomato sauce. So swapping these two items for your regular soy sauce and tomato sauce can over time drastically decrease the amount of sugar and salt that your family are eating. I have a few options here with me today, specifically for protein food. So instead of buying I think we automatically go to our fresh meat cuts in the butchery section, and these are just some alternatives that are lower in cost and also can be really easy to prepare. So the first one is tuna. So if you are choosing tuna, we've got the spring water option here, so that has no added flavors or salt or anything, and obviously that's super easy to chuck in your lunch for work or just to chuck into a meal for dinner. You might need a few for your large family. And the other is eggs. Although eggs can be quite expensive when you work it out, that might be good for you guys for a meal or two. So that can also be a really affordable and easy option too. Next, we have rice. So a lot of our families will typically go for like the white rice. Brown rice is a really great option because it just has a little bit more fibre in it, so that's really good for our tummies and also to help us feel really nice and full, so it can keep the kids fuller for longer, which is always a bonus. So I have some frozen vegetables right here. So these are our standard frozen veg right here, and then we've also got this is an Asian stir-fry mix. And yes, frozen vegetables are such a great option. One, because they're super affordable, and two, they're just as nutritionally beneficial as fresh vegetables can be. Carrots and zucchini, when they're affordable, can be really great vegetables to grate into dishes, and they're not as noticeable then. So that's an awesome option for you guys. Thought today we could make a little plan for you and your family for the next couple days and talk through that.
Yeah.
So I've got down here Monday till Thursday. So what are some common meals that you might have with your family?
Should we start with lasagna?
Yep.
For Tuesday, they do like those fish fillets.
Yep.
They also like curry, and they also like sup sui.
Great. Okay, so now we have a main meal for Monday to Thursday, and I guess off that we can go and create a shopping list that you can stick to, just to help budget-wise and for you when you're in the supermarket, because it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. One option, especially if your children aren't always into eating vegetables is including your family in the decisions that you make for the week. So whether that means asking them what types of vegetables they would like with your meal, or whether they would like to help prepare the meal themselves.
Sure.
Is that something that would work for your family?
Oh, I think that would work really nicely with my family.
Perfect. So now that we've got Tay's meals planned for the week, we can go ahead and sum up what we've gone over today. So the first thing was planning for cost and also to make your meals healthier. We also talked about choosing alternative products. So experiment, take a chance on that, you know, lower sugar option or the lower salt or lower fat option. Who knows, you might like it. It does take some time for your taste buds to change, so persevere, and you know, in the end it'll be healthier for you and your family. We've also talked about how frozen options are really good for you nutritionally, as well as saving some money, and also it prevents them from, you know, they don't go off as fast as fresh vegetables. And try some vegetables in your dishes, things that you might not like, and it might be you have to include your children in helping make it or their opinions on what they would like, but that overall can boost the nutrition in your meal. And my final tip is don't shop when you're hungry. Try and have a meal before you leave so that you're not grabbing all the snacks that you're feeling like while you're walking through the supermarket aisles. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.